Hi, everyone. I'm Kathleen,
I'm Nancy.
and we are on the needles. Episode 34. Hold it up a little bit more, Nance. Yep, there we go, 34.
You know, I took that advantage to scratch my nose.
Oh, good.
Hiding behind because of course I probably have fiber around it, and it's like, oh, I can't scratch my nose. I can.
I've been sneezing lately. I think spring, even though we're having just crazy, ugly, rainy weather here in Spokane, Washington. We're coming to you from Spokane, Washington. Spring definitely is on the horizon, and I just can feel it in my nose.
My snow is almost all gone with all this rain.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit. I'm so excited. The mailman likes me again. He doesn't like me in the winter because the street plows my up by the mailbox, and then you know, the mailman that's supposed to deliver sleet, snow, rain, dead of night.
Yeah,
not in Spokane.
I feel like I am so grateful for letter carriers. I can't imagine doing that job. I would be so bad at it. I mean,
when I was on the South Hill, ours used to walk. Here he drives in his little car.
Oh, that's easier. Ours walks.
Yeah.
I always say to Mimi that I melt in the rain, and so I would be a terrible letter carrier.
Yeah. I don't know that I would mind it so much in the rain because you can put rain gear on, but when it's cold and snowing sideways because the wind is blowing so hard, it's like, no.
Yeah, awful.
So all you mail people out there, hats off to you. If I had a hat on, I would say hats off to you.
Well, and how fun is it to get mail? So it's like they're my favorite people.
Sometimes.
And the UPS people and all the most of the time.
Most of the time.
How fun is it to get fun mail, not bills? So anyway, how have your 2 weeks been?
I know it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're on a roll again. Ooh.
We are.
I think they've been uneventful. The Olympics were on and off. And the first week I was really excited. The second week I was like, I'm tired of the Olympics. I'm ready for it to be done. But yeah, no exciting news. No traveling yet.
Yeah.
That's going to change. How about you?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think we were like all Olympics all the time. We watched as much as we could, but we never watched the closing ceremonies. It's still on the DVR.
Yeah,
so
I didn't watch it.
We'll probably watch a little bit of that. But I at least was like totally obsessed with that skating scandal and reading all the articles, and I felt so bad for that girl. Those adults around her are just, in my opinion, they should be banned. But
that was just such a all around sad. It just kind of brought a downer to the Olympics.
It was like, it's such a downer. And the marquee event, it was just like, oh, this is so sad. So I don't know. I love this. I love the Winter Olympics. And I thought it was funny that all the media are saying like, it's the least watched Olympics. But then they're like, and it was the most streamed Olympics. I'm like, of course, if people get their TV, they stream stuff now. So I'd like to know, like, including streaming, how did it fare, as far as how many watchers and stuff.
And I would think because it's wintertime and it's wintertime in the Northern Hemisphere, it's dark and cold in the evening, so there's not much to do, as opposed to the Summer Olympics, when people don't want to be sitting inside watching TV, they want to be out.
Right.
But,
yeah. Anyway. I know we watched the Olympics on the patio the last time.
Oh, the summer.
Yeah. We love. We're sports fans. So I'm trying to think. So we're gonna go. We are headed out to Stitches West with several members of our knitting group, and we're gonna leave Wednesday morning, and that's in Sacramento. And we're gonna stay in an Airbnb that's like a mile from the convention center. And one day it's supposed to rain on Thursday. I'm telling you right now, I'm getting an Uber. not walking a mile in the rain. I am such a wimp. I just hate the rain. I think it's because of glasses. Like my glasses get totally covered with rain. So we'll see.
then they steam up if you've got your mask
I
on.
can't stand it. I really can't stand it. So I'm gonna. Mimi was cracking up. She's like, "Well, I'll Uber with you." And she's like, I said, "I bet everyone's gonna Uber except for a couple people if I order one." So anyway, and then we're gonna stay a few extra days because I have cousins in Chico, which is just north of Sacramento, like half an hour. And we're gonna go visit them. We love them. They are so wonderful. They're actually, so my mom and my cousin Connie are first cousins. And then she has 3 kids and they all live in Chico. And then there's 2 of them have 2 little boys each. So it's going to be so fun to see all those little guys. They are adorable. So I'm really looking forward to that. And also I'm looking forward to having it be a little bit nicer. Like it's not going to be super hot, which it can be there, really hot. I think the first part of this week, like right now, I think it's in the 70s, which would be awesome, but it's not. It's going to be like in the 60s, which is still better than here. I think like right now it's 48. So I am looking forward to that.
Which is better than it was last week by about 30 degrees.
I know we had another cold snap.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, one thing about living here, you can get all 4 seasons sometimes in one day. You just you never know.
Yeah. My friends in Colorado where I work are just that. They really have that. If you like, what's that saying? If you don't like the weather, check again in an hour or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So what sweater are you wearing?
This is the Kobalt by, I actually wrote it down who it's by.
What? Okay.
No, look at me.
I know. I don't even know.
By Sarah Solomon.
Oh, I love her. And
this was done in Woolfolk Luft. And I think it's, I'm trying to do Ravelry this year, but a couple of years ago I wasn't. So it's like a denim navy color. And it's a warm sweater, but it's not a hot sweater. I really like the Luft.
I love that sweater. Maybe I should use my Luft for that sweater. I really like that. I love a little funnel neck. I think they're really nice. Cozy.
If it just would hide the little.
I need one that's like this.
Okay, like this. Yes. Oh, sorry, my nose. And you are wearing?
I'm wearing Feel the Bern by Caitlin Hunter. And it's this, after the Bernie mittens. And I saw that picture again and I totally cracked up. I've not seen that picture of Bernie. And I just like, oh my God, that is the most Bernie thing ever. Just sitting there. Plus he's got like a FedEx as he's going to drop off after the inauguration. Just totally cracked me up. So this is knit out of Woolfolk Far. So it is so hot. I mean, it's like the layers. And on some of these, there's like 3. I don't know. Oh, on this one, there's 3 colors used in some places. And so it's really warm, but it's cozy and it doesn't have sleeves. And I love that. And I have not blocked this and look how nice it is. I mean, it's like, that yarn is so awesome.
You even steam? You didn't even
I did nothing. I did nothing. And I figured like, if I need to change the size, I could always block it, but it's fine. So yeah, a few of us knit this sweater. And we're going to take them with us to Stitches and have a group picture, but I'm like, I'm not going to wear it. Let's just do a group picture here. It's going to be too warm,
Yeah. Or just do it, stay and, take it and do it in your Airbnb or something.
Yeah. But I'm just like, why am I taking it? But anyway, whatever. I'm going to wear that Zorzal sweater with the lace back on it. I'm going to take that and wear that.
And lots of comfortable shoes.
Yes.
Say hi to all my friends down there. I've got some friends from California that are going. And Lucy's going, my employee.
Oh, she is? Oh.
She's going to go. She stays with some friends down there. So.
Oh, she does? Okay. Well, I'll have to look for her.
I'm going to stay here and hold the fort down.
Yeah.
But that's not true. I'm going to be out of town too. So we're fortless.
You're fortless. What about the cats? The good thing about cats is that they can be
Well,
fortless.
I'm not kidless. I'm just,
Okay.
we can't get that excited yet.
Okay.
Soon, I'm hoping, but
Yeah.
not yet. So, things are in the works, but
Good.
tomorrow is perfect for me. I don't think they agree. I've even given some of them my furniture. So when you go, you can take this. You can take, you can take the sofa. You can take my office chair. I love my office chair and ottoman, but it sits so low to the ground.
Yeah.
I sit in there when I Zoom.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get up. Well, I mean, it's because I usually have, like a TV tray or something in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't get out of it. I mean, it's so comfortable, but
you needed just a higher.
I think I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get maybe a nice wingback chair or something.
Yeah.
Something, but I'm excited.
I feel like you've been ready for a change in your house for a long time.
Let's see, I've had the kids for 17 years.
Yeah.
So I've been ready for 17 years.
Oh,
once you're kidless, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you have toddlers again that you're raising.
I can't imagine.
Oh, yeah. I love them, but just shoot me now. There's one right outside the window. I've got the window open.
My only experience that's even remotely close to that is having an 11-year-old dog and then getting a puppy.
Yeah.
It's just like, we're so
Yeah.
stupid. Why did we do that?
Yeah, the cats will all be gone but one, because none of them were mine, but they've kind of adopted me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they know who feeds them and shows the love, cleans the litter box.
Yeah.
But 2 of them will be gone. So I'll just have them.
That'll be a nice, and then you can redecorate. I know you've been wanting to do that.
And paint and new flooring. I don't know if I want to do carpet or hardwood. I mean, there's hardwoods under the carpet. I don't know.
Yeah. You got to see it.
New window treatments, because
oh my gosh, that is so exciting.
And then when I get ready to retire, I'll sell, because I won't need this big house with the big garage. I need it now for dyeing, and then I think I'll move into like maybe just a studio.
That might be too
Sorry,
small.
There's no room.
That might be too small. Just get a 1-bedroom.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what I'll get. I mean, I obviously would want a 2-bedroom, because it's nice to have a guest room.
For sure.
Now, when the kids all leave, I'll have several guest rooms. So come see me, everybody.
I know. We need to have a retreat at Nancy's house.
But not
After
yet,
you get it all fixed up, we'll have to have our friends from Seattle.
First, I have to do a new roof. I was supposed to do that in the fall. That's that's $20,000. So
yikes.
Oh, and there's the cat cameo.
There she is.
That'll be the one that's staying. Hopefully she doesn't walk in front of the
always
computer.
Comes in when we're podcasting.
Well, she was sleeping on the stool behind me, and the other cat's sleeping in the chair. So anyway, what have you finished in 2 weeks?
Nothing. I have not finished anything. I'm still working on, this is a slog. This is my trellis top front, and it is such a slog. It's just, it's not hard, but this twisted stitch, it's a long row doing twisted stitches. So, that's all I've got. It's already packed, but I'll talk about that on the needles. What about you? What have you finished?
A lot.
Really? Good.
A lot. I have finished a lot. I have finished socks. I got.
Oh, yay. Yeah.
These are the, I'll hold them back here where people can see them. This is the On the Needles Yarn Co. in Dirty Ballerina.
No, not On the Needles Yarn Co. What are they called? Needles at the Ready. Yeah.
Sorry, Kevin. Yeah. Sorry, Ray. Needles at the Ready Yarn Co. So I finished them actually Thursday on our knit night. I haven't even woven the ends in yet, but I'm excited to get them onto my feet.
Yeah.
This has been the longest pair of socks I think I've worked on forever.
Well, you've been working on lots of other stuff in between.
Yeah. So anyway, these are just my vanilla sock. I do toe up. I do the Jodi's Magic cast on. fish lips kiss heel, and a 2x2 rib. And I don't do a real long leg. This is probably 4 inches. But yeah, so those are done. Yay. I finished the garter snake hat. I don't know if I didn't have started that.
I don't think so. I think we were talking just about the pattern.
So
that turned out great.
Yeah, isn't this fun? It's just a really fun. It's got the brioche. It just kind of gets big and then it gets small. Actually, you start with brioche and then you just start working garter stitches in a V. And
That's
so this
so
is
cool.
done in poison. The lighter color is poison, and then the blue is cerulean.
That's a nice combo.
Isn't that fun? And it's a size 1 needle, so it's a tiny needle. And I have one of those needle. In fact, you can't see it. It's like a hanging needle keeper.
Oh yeah.
And so it's got the slots, for 1s and 2s, and you just run your cables through it and they hang down. Well, there's not a slot for 0, and so I grabbed a 12-inch needle. I thought I'll just do the hat on this 12-inch circular. And it wasn't until I got up to the crown, and I had to go to magic loop, and I grabbed a size 1 magic loop that was in my sock bag, and I thought, this is much bigger than the needle I'm using. So I did it on a 0.
Well, it looks great. I mean, it doesn't look small.
I blocked it. I kind of aggressively blocked it. It's not at all slouchy. It's just like a beanie.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was just a fun hat. So this is going to be a sample garment. So fun.
Nice.
So I finished the garter snake, and that is by
Lavanya Patricella, I think.
Patricella.
I love her. She's got such cool stuff.
My brioche wrap.
Oh,
finished
wow.
and blocked. Somewhere is the front. Let's see. It's huge. Oh, this is the front. It's just, I don't even know how to wear it. I mean, it's this big. I don't know. It's that big.
Yeah,
and
that is big.
That big. And it's that big. And it's that big.
Jeez.
It's 24 mini skeins. And sorry, the kids are disturbing me. And it's like 2.5 inches. I'm going to mute for just a minute. Talk away.
I use those kind of shawls as like blankets. Like I have one that I just keep on the back of a chair, and I just use it as a lap blanket. Basically, it's not narrow, but it's not quite. It's just too big. It's just too long. And I have several, well, not several, but I'd say like 3 or 4 shawls that are too long for me. And if I wrap them around, it just takes me over and I can't deal. So I like to choose like Nancy's clockwork that she did and frogged. That's one of my favorites because it's not deep. And I chose, like on the knit along, I'm doing the small version. I'm not going to do the giant one.
Okay, so can I show some more objects?
Yeah.
Carry on. So this is that Zorzal shawl that I showed last time. I just showed the picture.
Yeah.
And so I got this back from a truck show.
That is super pretty.
Isn't that
I love
pretty?
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I bet that was fun to knit.
It is fun. It's very similar to, the Pure Joy and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's got the different short rows. And this is done in the yak sock in Manatee, which is the gray, and Orchid.
Cool.
And then I'm going to show one more thing that I didn't finish this time, but I finished it earlier. And I don't know if I ever showed it. I did finish 3 things. The others of these I didn't finish.
That's amazing.
Have I shown this hat?
You might have, but it is so awesome. Just show
cool?
it again.
And this is the Toff hat by Woolly Wormhead.
That is she is amazing.
Isn't she fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this one is done in the red is I'm Speaking, and the light is Timber Wolf.
Love it.
So yeah.
That is so cool.
It's a fun hat. I really want to do another one. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Done.
Well, so on the needles, I have this that I already showed. So this is the front and I've already done the back. So and I've really been working on it. Whenever I get a chance to knit, I've been working on this. And I mean, it doesn't seem like it's TV knitting, but at this point for me, it is, because I still have to follow the chart. I can't read it. It's called Broken Lattice, I think. And I can't figure it out. I'm not the best at that kind of stuff anyway, but normally after I've knit a chart for a while, I don't have to look at it anymore, but this one is not the case. But I can just look and like, okay, I'm on row 5, and and then I don't have to look at it again, because I can I kind of know what row 5 is. But if I lose my place in the chart, I'm just like, here's hoping. And I've got that pleasure rib hat is what I packed to put in. I'm going to take that to stitches, and I'm going to pull it up and show you. I am going to try not to buy a bunch of yarn at stitches, because I mean, it's like the last thing I need. But this is the hat, and it's super easy, but it's cute. And I'm making one for a gift for a friend, a birthday gift for a friend. And what I thought I would do is I'll either pack some socks, but I haven't started any, or I will just buy or maybe not. I don't know if I have time. I'll look in my bin, but just take another skein of worsted weight and do another one, because I like having a backlog of hats to give as gifts. So what I thought would be fun, though, to look for there are some cool pom-poms. Yes. So we'll see. I'm going to concentrate on notions, and I love these bags, these mesh bags. So I'm going to look Della Q. These are, I think, Namaste. But Della Q.
Alpaca Direct have those?
They did, but it was that My Baggy brand, and I don't know if they're still around. So this is Namaste, I believe. But I think Della Q might have some. But anyway, I'm going to look for some more of these. And yeah, so we'll just see what's there. There's Madeline Tosh is going to be there, and A Verb for Keeping Warm. All the California places. And then there's a few people who are coming from pretty far away. But
Trilogy Yarns isn't going to be there
this time.
Not this year. That's just almost too far. I don't know.
Sacramento, yeah. It's such a huge show too. I don't know.
Yeah. I've traveled down there and done shows when my husband was alive, but it's just flop right now. So
yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I'll report back when I get back on our next podcast, because I don't know. It's going to be interesting because it's the first in person, since obviously 2019. Red
Alder was last weekend.
Yeah.
And I had some friends that went. In fact, Lucy went, and some of my friends from Seattle went, and they had a good time.
That's great. That's in Tacoma, right?
Right.
Yeah, I saw Lucy's pictures and some other pictures of our friends, and it looked great. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, I've been to those kind of shows before. I've never been to Stitches, and everything I heard about it is that it's just nuts. But we'll see. Packed, tons of people. So we'll see.
Well, and I was going to say the mask mandate. Did California lift theirs?
They did, but I think March 1st.
Yeah, which is tomorrow.
But I'm not sure what the Stitches policy is going to be. They've been very good about COVID protocols. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't care one way or the other, but Well, I kind of do. I'm not ready to ditch the mask yet.
I know.
I feel weird about it.
Ours is going to be lifted. At first, our governor said the end of March, and I see today he said March 11th.
Yeah, which is just arbitrary. I mean, I don't why,
Well, I think because the CDC has said so.
Yeah, we'll see. I fully expect the cases to go up. Maybe I don't know.
I'm hoping they don't till fall. I think it's just an endemic now, and it's like the flu shot. It'll come around every season, and they will have a vaccine or a booster for it, and people can choose to get it or not get it. And
I'm glad I think this Omicron one maybe gave people a lot more
anyway, we're not
resistance. No, okay, let's not.
On the needles.
No, let's not. We could go forever about that. So yeah, we'll see, but whatever, we're taking a bunch of masks just in case. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I mean, I do have stuff on the needles, but not that I brought to show. So
or that you've worked on.
Not that I've worked on. Yeah.
Well, I finished the sock. I finished that sock, and so I was still on Zoom, and it's like, okay, now what am I going to knit on? Because the other project I'm doing is not a Zoom project.
Okay.
So I had leftover poison from this.
Oh,
this is. I mean, I have a lot.
You do have a lot.
So this is poison in the cake. So I just cast on a pair of socks, and I'm still on the toe increases. Almost ready to put on my 9-inch circulars.
Yeah.
So I have those. And then, are you guys ready? I'm actually doing our knit along.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. So I'm doing mine in the singles, which is the single ply merino silk. And that's what I did the other one in. And I am doing
oh gosh, you're trucking on it.
Opposite of Flawless and Cabernet together.
Ooh, pretty.
So those are the colors. I went round and round and round. So
oh, that is turning out great. I love those colors together.
Yeah, there's just a hint of the Cabernet in the Opposite of Flawless.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I'm on my second lace repeat of the yellow.
Nice.
But and this is my third one, so I'm enjoying it again. I forgot how much I enjoyed it. And have you started yours?
Yeah, I didn't bring it in though because I packed it already.
Oh, okay. So the knit along will run till the end of March, so you have 4 more weeks. There still are a few kits left in the shop. If still plenty of time to start and finish. But if you want to purchase one of the kits in the shop, there's still some put together on the singles base, which is just that really nice drapey single ply silky base. And we do have
love that base. That's my favorite.
A chatter thread on our Ravelry group. And we have a hashtag, and I looked at it the other day, and there's not much activity on that. And that is what hashtag ONT Spring KAL. And there's going to be a winner drawn from that and a winner drawn from the Ravelry group. So if you do the hashtag, right now your odds are pretty good of winning. And the winner from each of those will be gifted my Christmas Advent calendar. So that's a huge gift.
Yes.
So be sure and post your pictures on both places, and make the best combinatorics.
And I've used that hashtag, but I'm not eligible to win.
Yes,
obviously.
I did see another gal that has finished. She has used it. There's a couple people that have finished already, and it's it's not that hard of a shawl to do.
Yeah.
It's
and
got
it's
some
fun
lace
too.
work. It is fun because it keeps changing, and so yeah, there's still plenty of time to hop on and to finish and try to be eligible for an amazing gift.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So what, do you have any future projects?
I do have future. I'm gonna, I just decided this morning I was gonna do it. So I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
It's this one.
Oh, cool.
And it's just a very, let's see if I can find it's a sport weight. Oh, that's not, but the pictures are, that's the one I showed. I mean, it's just a very basic sport weight. It's got yoked, it's a yoked sweater.
Uh-huh.
Lots of ribbing, you know,
I do
large
really
ribbing.
like that deep rib. I love that.
I love it too. I probably am going to make it a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a sport weight. It's
Oh,
by Andrea Mowry, I think. I don't know if anyone
yeah.
saw that or not.
Yeah.
So I've dyed up a new colorway for the shop. In fact, it's still kind of damp.
Ooh,
But this
that's
is
pretty.
it. Just a very pale blue. It's
Sky blue. That is so
gonna
pretty.
be called Baby Oh Baby.
Oh,
And this is on my sport base, which my sport base is, it's just, I don't know how well you can see, just a really lush, plump, 100% superwash merino. So
nice.
I think this will be, I'll have to wear lots of color on my face.
No,
But
it looks good.
yeah, so I'm actually gonna cast this on this week. And I'll tell you why when we get into shopping.
Okay.
But yeah, so that is my future. I still have a couple of hats. I still want to make the Harlow hat. I still want to make the Dahlia hat.
Oh yeah,
But
that Dahlia hat is so cool.
isn't that cute? So
Yeah.
I want to get those done before Vogue. So yeah, how about you? Do you have future?
Well, I just have gonna share this. One of my classes that I'm taking at Stitches is Norwegian mittens, and it's by Beth Brown Reinzoll, I think is how you say her last name. And she specializes in these mittens and then also in like Gansey knitting, which is another class I kind of wanted to take, but I didn't want to take two. I don't like to take a bunch of classes in these things because it's kind of exhausting. But so I'm going to use these two colors of yarn. This is like a green and a cream. I've got to find some more of this. I do have more. And this is just Barocco vintage, but I thought that would be cool to do.
Pretty.
I can also do like a gray and a beige too. I've got gray in this, but I kind of like this green. But you need to have a dark and a light.
Yeah, I've got yarn for I think it's the fennel guard.
Oh yeah.
That I have for mittens. Maybe in one of those 2 project bags back there. I don't know. Somewhere. I know I didn't give away.
I've got some of that fennel garn for those flower power mitts, and they're just like, they've just got little flower motif all over them. They're cute.
Yeah.
So that's kind of all I've got going right now.
Any acquisitions or new things, new favorites?
I got this Ember cup. That's my new favorite.
Oh.
And it keeps your drink warm. You set it, it's like works with your phone, and you can set the temperature that you want it in, and it just keeps your drink warm all day. It's amazing. Yeah. So I'm loving that.
I need that out in the garage because I take my coffee out there and it's been so cold.
Oh yeah, you need
the other morning it was like 37 in the garage. I can't wait for summer. And I have a coffee, one of those electric coffee warmers I have right here next to me, but all my outlets out there are being used. So I looked at those. Yeah.
It needs an outlet though.
Yeah. So I just drink cold coffee. That doesn't bother me.
I don't mind cold coffee.
I don't either.
But I like warm coffee. So, and that's hard to get. It's like the right temperature for about 5 minutes and then it's cold. And so I can set it at like 125 and then it'll just keep it there all day. I love it.
Yeah, I like hot coffee. So.
Hot,
well,
yeah.
I was gifted.
Oh, look at that?
Earrings.
How cute is that?
And it's on a Stellina yarn. So they have
Oh
some.
my gosh, that is so cute. Yeah, I can see the
Some
sparkle. It's showing up.
sparkle. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So Lucy brought these back from Red Alder.
Oh, neat.
And they're by Oink Pigment. Oink Pigments is the company. But aren't those cute?
They're adorable.
So now I'm going to wear them.
Nice.
I'll wear them for
That'd be fun to wear at a trunk show or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm excited to wear those now. They've been sitting, waiting. So, but that's all my new favorites.
Good. I love those. So do you have a word of the day?
Oh, I do have a word of the day, auspicious.
Oh, that's a good one.
Suggesting or showing favorable circumstances and good luck.
Ooh, cool.
Auspicious. Just looking at my notes here to see if I forgot anything. What I didn't.
I don't think I forgot anything. I think looking around.
So shop news.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. The last shipment of the Happy Hour Club is going out. That club is being retired, which means I want to do a new club. So I'm not quite sure because I really don't like doing clubs.
Mm-hmm.
So Lucy suggested songs by the Beatles.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fun club.
Yeah.
But if anybody has any suggestions for a monthly club, let me know. I already do the Friends Club. I do Discovery of Witches.
Now that ended. That show.
The show ended.
Yeah.
No, but there's still lots of inspiration for that. Yeah. So the other clubs I'm doing. Let me just show you. So, the Friends Club. This was last month's shipment, and everybody should have them by now. And this one is called We Were on a Break.
Oh, yes. Cool.
So that's
beautiful.
The Friends. So the Friends Club is, you have 3 options. You can do a monthly automatic renewing subscription. You can do a 3-month club or a 6-month club. And you get your choice of base. To have more, I'm not drinking wine. Choice of base. And so this is the second shipment that was We Were on a Break. I don't have last month's shipment of Discovery of Witches. I didn't save one back, but that is a monthly club. I do have my Color Explosion mini club. Those have been shipped, but I'm not sure if people have received them yet. So spoiler alert, if you don't want to see the colors, look away. But this is last month's Color Explosion mini.
Cool.
So just have some. And with this one, this is all on my there. Oh, that's the tail end. All on my 80/20. I'm sorry. I lied. Merino cashmere nylon base. And you get 6 20-gram minis. And those ship up around the 1st of the month. These did ship last week. So if you haven't got it and you want to look now, I've put them away. So I have that one. I'm going to crinkle here for a minute. Last month's Broadway Musicals Club was Miss Saigon, which I think is my all-time favorite play.
I've never seen that.
Oh my gosh. And
I've wanted to, but next time it comes for sure.
Yeah, and it's unavailable. I mean, you cannot get it anywhere through
really?
Streaming service. So with that, you always get a little Euclid for my face sample. This you always get a little goodie, either a knitting notion or self-care. This month was a tube of this really wonderful hand and body cream.
Oh, neat.
And then this is the Miss Saigon colorway.
Oh, wow. That's gorgeous.
So it's got some of the oranges and stuff that in the blacks for that from the picture. So that was Miss Saigon. So that's a fun one. So that's a Broadway musical club. And that one is a auto renewing monthly subscription. What else? Trunk show season. I just finished a trunk show in Fargo, North Dakota. And I just finished last weekend a trunk show in Garden City, Idaho, which is down by Boise. I am traveling this week over to Poulsbo, which is on the other side of the state. And you drive to Seattle, and then I've driven around the Sound, but this time I'm going to take a ferry because it's so long to drive around. So that's
it shaves off a ton of time to take.
Yeah, it was like 6.5 hours to drive.
Yeah.
So that's going to be at Heart to Heart Knitting Fiber, cute store in Poulsbo. So
Poulsbo's a cute little town.
It is a cute town, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be there. I'll set up Thursday afternoon, then I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So stop by, say hi. Squish Yarn. Lisa is just a really fun gal. She's the owner. That's the place I went last time, and I stayed at the Marriott, and she wanted to know if I was traveling for business, and I said yes. And so she wanted to know what business, and I said Trilogy Yarns, and she goes, oh, you must like to sew. So hopefully I trained her well last time I was there, that I like to knit. So I have that one. Let's see, I'll be shipping out in about a week and a half to Center of the Universe in Ashland, Virginia. So that one's going to run from like March 18th for a couple weeks. So if you live in Virginia, go by and say hi. I've done trunk shows there before, and they're just fun people.
That's a funny name for a shop, Center of the Universe.
Center of the Universe. Yeah.
Sometimes you kind of feel like your yarn shop is the center of the universe.
I know. Center of the knitting universe.
Yes.
I will be at Vogue in Seattle, and I know we'll be podcasting before then, but that's April 8th, 9th, and 10th. I'm going to have some fun stuff for that, really gearing up with some new stuff. And so, yeah, stop by and say hi. That'll be a fun show. And then I was and this is down the road, but I was recently asked to be one of the feature dyers at the Windy
Chicago?
Yeah, the Windy City Yarn Crawl, which is the Chicago LYS. So I'll be working on 5 new colorways, and my yarn will be at the Sister Arts Studio.
Oh, fun. That's cool. Congratulations.
Thanks. And that's this summer. And then recently was contacted by the Nifty Knitter in Issaquah, Washington, to be the feature dyer for the Seattle LYS.
Oh, cool.
So I've got some big stuff coming up.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Vogue and the 2 LYSs and trunk shows. I'm starting to do in-person trunk shows. So every month I'll be in person at a show, and every month I will be I'll have virtual trunk shows at various stores.
Nice.
So Trilogy Yarns is busy. I will have an exclusive colorway for Vogue, and I think I've already got that one planned. And I will have an exclusive colorway for the Seattle LYS, and then 5 for the Chicago.
Wow, that'd be fun to go to that Chicago.
Wouldn't that be fun? And then I
don't know about Chicago in the summer though.
I'd have to stay with Michael.
Yeah.
Michael?
Piece for Piece Crafting.
Yeah.
He's
one of our friends.
Podcaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Chicago in the summer would about kill me with the humidity. I think that's
not nearly as bad as
Virginia, spring, fall,
Washington, D.C. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. There's a whole swath of the nation that I will not go to in the summer. If I can still, I'll go to Arizona in the summer because that's dry.
But it's dry. Yeah. We were in Washington, D.C. one year for a week, and I don't know how people live there. You get out of the shower, and within 10 minutes, you're wringing wet, and everybody carries around baby powder because they dump it down their clothes just to absorb.
Oh God.
And then it would be hot and humid. And then in the afternoon, these amazing thunderstorms would just roll in. And I mean, and unless you've seen a thunderstorm where it's real humid.
Yeah. I did go to Florida. I can't believe our parents let us do this, but my friend and I, we were so naive in graduated high school, and we went on a senior trip to Disney World by ourselves. I mean, it was ridiculous. And it was fine, but we were, I have to say we were a little bit lucky because we're just completely naive. But we had one of those just cloud bursts every day there. And I don't really remember the humidity that much. And I think I was young and
yeah, probably didn't
affect me. Yeah.
Just jump in the pool.
Yeah, right. Exactly. All right. Well,
I think we're a little shorter than
anything else. Are you reading anything fun or watching anything fun?
I am watching Gilded Age.
Oh, that's so good. I'm loving it.
So I'm caught up. I haven't watched this week's episode.
Yeah.
And I started.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, well, the Gilded Age has a podcast that is the companion to the show. And it's super interesting because I don't know if anyone has listened to the Bowery Boys. They do, their podcast is all about historic New York buildings and people. And I think it's really interesting because it's kind of New York history is kind of American history. I've heard of most of the stuff they talk about. And anyway, they have actors from the show on, and they talk about locations, and they talk about the real Gilded Age and the real people in the show versus the character. Oh, so good.
Is that an audio or is it video?
It's an audio. It's an audio podcast. Yep. It's
nice.
just called the Gilded Age podcast, I think.
Yeah. No, I'm really enjoying that. And then I started watching Inventing Anna.
Oh my God. I finished watching that.
That is.
Can you believe that show?
That's
yeah.
Something.
I mean,
that one's on Netflix if anybody wants to watch it. Yeah.
So
I don't know how it ends, but
okay, I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah, I think I'm like.
What, you haven't Googled her? I had to like Google her the first step. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna wait and see how it ends, but that's really good. Oh my
God, yeah.
And then I've been listening to a lot. I just finished Ugly Love on Audible.
Oh,
and that is I can find out. That was on the New York bestseller list. So I just finished that, and then I've been listening to some free ones. Oh, Colleen Hoover. So she did. She's done a lot of them. I
can't think of it.
She wrote. Oh yeah, November 9th. It ends with us. Just
It ends with us. That's good.
That was a good one. There was another one I read of hers. But I'm doing that. I did read, I don't know where it's at now, The Magnolia Palace.
Yeah.
That was really good. And that was by Fiona Davis. And otherwise,
I love her. I love her. Have you read more of her novels? She has a whole bunch of cool historical setting. She wrote one that was set, I think, at the Dakota.
Oh,
and usually she does them like, I think if I'm thinking of the right person, she'll do like 2 stories that are related, but one's set back in history, like when the Dakota was being built. And then the connecting story is present times. And so it was about a certain apartment in there. It was very cool.
Yeah, she's got the Masterpiece and the Dollhouse.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna need a book to listen to when I go to Seattle. So
yeah, do another one of hers. So fun.
Yeah, that was good. So yeah, how about you?
I have this is not, I don't know. I'm gonna recommend it, and I think maybe one of our listeners might have recommended this in books, but there is a whole huge series of books by Betty Hechtman, and they're about a gal who lives it's Carmel, basically. It's called Cadbury in the book, which totally cracks me up. But in California, and it's the one I just read is called Inherit the Wool. And Inherit the Wool. And she runs knitting retreats. So it was good. I mean, they're mysteries. They're very sort of, They remind me of like, there's a series about a gal who's a caterer, like that sort of mystery, just a uber cozy mysteries.
Margaret.
And then,
no. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm reading State of Terror, which is the Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Is that one good?
So far, yeah, it's really good.
Uh-huh.
And then watching, I don't know. I started watching this last night, this series about the Playboy Mansion on A&E. And I don't know if I'm going to finish it. It's just kind of sad. It's kind of icky. Like what happened to the women, and just, I mean, it's not like it's a big shock that it was icky, but yeah. But yeah, I think as far as reading and and then listening, as far another podcast is, I am such a dork about documentary type stuff, but I've been listening to, I forget what it's called. It's the Leah Remini podcast about Scientology.
Yeah, she's had several different shows.
Yes, and I love it. She is hilarious. She's really hilarious, and she has it's called Scientology Fair Game. And she does it with another guy, and they have all kinds of people on, like people who are like, they had a whole thing about Jehovah's Witnesses and a whole thing about the Mormons and a whole thing about, like, and like they have like people who specialize in different cults and people, and it's super interesting to me, all that kind of stuff. So and I think she's hilarious, so I listen to that. And they do it once a week, which is kind of nice. Okay, I just saw another one when I was trying to look. It's called The Gilded Gentleman, and this guy he specializes in all things Gilded Age. And so like he had a podcast on his latest one, I think February 21st, is called Invisible Magicians, Domestic Servants in Gilded Age New York. So it's just kind of, I think he does a great job.
Yeah, I'll have to,
that kind of stuff.
I'll have to listen to that.
Yeah. So, well, I think we filled in our time.
I think so. According to my clock, it's been an hour.
So, you all listeners of ours, let us know what you're reading and watching and listening to.
A monthly club, if you.
Yeah, monthly club ideas.
And
it's going to be fun.
Keep everybody in your prayers. There's a lot going on right now in this world, and it's pretty tragic. So I guess I'm so impressed with what we've got. And absolutely. I'm
so impressed with that president.
I am Vladimir. All of the
he's amazing.
Ukrainian people.
Yeah, they're great. They're doing a great job with all this.
I hope this is over soon.
Oh gosh, please let it be over soon. Oh,
doesn't turn into something, that is going to be uglier than it already is. So,
oh my gosh,
just know that if you're from Ukraine or have family or friends over there, that we stand with you and support you.
We're thinking about you and wishing you all the best.
My heart just bleeds for this.
Tied to the news. I didn't, when I said watching, I didn't say like, the news all day.
News, I know. Yeah, it's hard to get away from. And so all
the things.
Anyway,
what a world. All right, everyone. Well, as always,
see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, stay healthy. Get vaccinated if you can. It's going to be nice to have a break from the masks.
Support your local LYS.
Absolutely. And your local indie dyer.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, everyone. Have a great couple of weeks, and we will see you next time.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, here I am sharing the screen. I refuse to put my glasses on to read the computer. Let's try